Late night online horror story animated. Reaction from me. Listen, if I get too scared, I'm turning this shit off mid-video and I'm not posting it, bruh. So look, let's get straight into it, man. Hopefully it ain't no scary pop-ups or none of that shit, man. Hey, and we drinking.
It was 2:25 a.m. I sat at my laptop aimlessly, scrolling, as the minutes dragged by.
I feel that. We all get bored
Only
at night.
3 more hours left until I needed to start getting ready for a long day of work. I leaned back in my chair and cracked my neck. As I heard the tension being released, I contemplated crawling into my bed and calling it a night, but my overstimulated brain was still rushing after several hours of scrolling through endless tweets, half-reading Reddit posts, and hitting the next recommended video on YouTube.
You asking for a damn
I
bad
eventually
dream.
found myself in the deadly cycle of switching between the homepage and the inbox page on Facebook. I reached across the table and took a long swig of my now flat Pepsi, then lurched as I felt a trickle running down my chin and onto my exposed keyboard. Quickly using the sleeve of my hoodie,
That's the
I
worst.
frantically wiped off the keys that the sugary liquid splashed onto.
I just had that happen to
I
me
really
recently.
need to stop snacking at my computer, I thought to myself as I observed the many crumbs scattered between the keys. Don't judge me. I'm sure you have done it too.
Facts.
After looking
That
over
shit
my
just happened.
somewhat cleaner keyboard with satisfaction, I looked back onto the screen. A massive jumble of letters were strewn across the Google search bar
Duh.
as a result of my late-night keyboard scrubbing session. I briefly considered Googling my own name for the 3rd time that night, but then decided that those 3 hours of sleep might be just enough to get me through my next 8 hours shift. As I was about to stand
People talk shit about that, but we all Googled our own name before, no matter if we create content or not.
up, a small square suddenly appeared in the corner of my screen. It was plain white with a red frame, with the bold letters flashing from blue to red, reading, "This link will disappear in 60 seconds." Below, a small timer began counting down from 60 to 59 to 58. Nice try. Probably some low-budget website or internet scam trying to trick me into taking their surveys or giving out my credit card information so that I can win that free new iPad. The numbers counted down from 40 to 39 to 38. As the numbers counted down, my curiosity of where that link will take me began to grow. I hovered the mouse over the box, then stopped myself. What if clicking this link would install some virus onto my computer?
Oh my goodness, bro.
I reached for the top of my screen and began to close it.
First of all,
What if it was the FBI trying to bait me
Ain't
into
nobody
clicking a
looking for
link
your
to
clown
an
ass.
illegal website?
hold on, I talked to her.
Just
What she
as
say?
it was the FBI screen and began to close it. What if it was the FBI trying to bait me into clicking a link to an illegal website? Just as the screen was about to meet my keyboard, I stopped.
Oh.
What if it really was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and by clicking this link I would get the chance to view something no one has ever seen before? The thought of never knowing where that link would take me is going to drive me crazy.
Something wrong with this girl,
And I could
man.
surely see myself losing sleep over it. I slowly lifted my laptop screen again and saw the numbers count down from 5 to 4
Nigga, that's the longest
to
60
3,
seconds I ever been through.
and clicked the link. Just as the timer reached 1, a new tab appeared on my screen as
Thought it was
what
a
looked
scary
like
pop-up.
a video began buffering.
You know how fast I would have got up out of there? Oh, fuck that, nigga. Ooh, look at her face on that bitch. Listen, I'm glad this shit is animated, cause I ain't trying to have no nightmares tonight. I ain't lying, I'm sweating. Oh, hell nah. How long this
I
shit
blinked
got,
in
man?
confusion, as all I saw was a very dark video feed with a blinking red dot in the corner of.
Hey, why do monsters and shit like to smile at you? I mean, get your big creepy ass on, standing in my corner and shit,
the
looking at a
screen
nigga.
next to the words live. I stared at it for a few seconds, trying to make out what
I need some more
exactly I was
alcohol.
supposed to be looking at. It appeared to be the shape of someone's silhouette. Did the link bring me to a live stream chat with some random person?
Club tail, man.
Hello? Hello?
Man, you don't get your gullible ass off that website.
Can you hear me? 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 The person on the other end of the stream just sat there as I heard my voice echo from my computer speakers.
Oh my goodness. This
It kind
girl
of
is-
sounded like when you're on the phone with someone and they have their volume turned up so you can hear your voice repeating while you're talking
Hey, this
to
shit
them.
creeping me the fuck out though. I ain't
I
gonna
sat
cap.
there
I
for
low
a
key
full
wanna cut
minute,
it off.
not
But I'm
saying
in too
anything,
deep, I gotta finish it.
waiting for the person in the live stream to respond, or move, or do pretty much anything. They just sat there the whole time, barely moving. Then from the corner of the screen I saw another figure standing in the background.
This girl is a fucking
At first,
idiot. What she
the
got?
second figure just stood there, unmoving,
88
then
or some
began to
shit?
sway back and forth. The figure behind no longer seemed human. Its movement was just too strange and unnatural.
I don't know if she can't see like her body. Does it actually look like that? Like a silhouette? Even, I don't give a damn what it look like, my nigga. If I saw that shit, I'm getting off it.
This
Y'all just-
continued for another minute, then it stopped and went rigid.
You know how bored you gotta be, bruh?
Its
creeped
head
the
began
fuck
to
out, though.
twitch to the side every so often, becoming faster and more rapid. The other figure just sat there motionless, as if unaware of what was going on behind it. I then shifted my gaze to the figure behind as it began to slowly walk closer and closer to the person sitting closest to the screen, who still to this moment just sat there, motionless.
That's
Just
crazy.
staring
That
at the
shit
screen.
creepy, my nigga. Bitch, I hope that nigga. Come here. That be some shit he whispering in your ear, but you watching like that?
My heart began to race. Why don't they notice what's going on?
Got me looking behind me, shit. That motherfucker trolling you at this point. I would've hit his ass with a pucker. Look, come here.
Are they drugged? Is this some kind of prank?
Are you drugged?
Or some sick film being streamed on the dark web by some psychopath? I wanted to yell out to that person, warning them
Oh
of the
my
figure
God,
standing
bro.
dangerously close to them. whose movement was no doubt not human.
How you don't see that that's your bedroom in the background, bruh?
God, I wish that the image was more clear.
No, it's clearer than you think.
Just when I thought it was about to be all over, the twitching figure stopped. Then slowly, it began to crouch down off camera. And I could no longer see it from behind the seated figure in
Now I'm
front of the
scared,
screen.
because where it's about to come from.
After my heart began to slow down, I leaned in closer to the screen to try to get a better view of the mysterious figure in front of me.
Who is this?
Then to my surprise, the seated figure leaned in as well.
By the way, y'all see me keep looking this way, I can also see my screen over here as well. I'm watching over here, but I can see my recording here. Anyways. Are they gonna get to the point? Like, why is the monster in her room and shit? Okay, maybe she's slow or something. But you know how fast, if it was me, just realizing that I'm watching myself, you know how
This
fast
guy's mimicking me?
Oh my goodness, bro. You know, I know a couple bitches like this for real. Dumb as a box of rocks.
I then noticed a small light at the top of my computer monitor.
Recording.
A steady green light. It was then I noticed that my camera lens was extremely dusty. It's a wonder that the figure on the other end could not even see me. I reached my sleeve up and gently wiped the dust off the
Watch that
monitor
thing be
camera.
behind her ass again.
The second my gaze returned to my screen, I felt my heart begin to race. The figure I've been staring at this whole time was me. This whole live stream was not a two-way video chat. It was just a recording of me sitting in front of my laptop. Then just like that,
Making sure ain't no scary
the image
pop-ups.
disappeared from the screen. My mind raced as everything began to settle in. If this was a recording of me, that means that the figure behind was a recording as well. I made two mistakes that night. The first was clicking that link, and the second was looking under my table.
Oh, yeah! You's a dumb, gullible ass motherfucker, man. I think I want to react to another one, but I'm sweating this shit. Damn. Hey, bruh, if y'all want to see some more, like, comment, or actually just comment, but hit the subscribe button, my nigga. I'm out, bruh.